A reciprocating saw has pretty much one goal in life: tear up. To accomplish that goal, it needs to be tough but comfortable enough to work with all day. It also needs an abundance of power and stamina. And to get all of that accomplished, it needs a power cord. Or does it? Milwaukee's latest addition to their venerable SawZall lineup, M18 FUEL, might just be able to get the job done without a cord. Hey, I'm Brad Staggs here at Tool School West in Dallas. I'll be joined today by Todd Fratzel from Home Construction and Improvement up in Newport, New Hampshire, and of course Robillard, a Concord carpenter up in Massachusetts. We'll give you our professional opinion on this workhorse. Is it worth the money? We'll find out. First, let's take a look at what's inside the box. You have several options. First, the bare tool, 2720-20. You step up to the SawZall kit, 2720-21. You'll also get a single M18 red lithium 4 amp hour battery and charger. And at the top of the line is kit 2720-22, which includes an additional battery. Of course, you also get this sturdy blow molded case and a blade to get you started. See, here's what makes this SawZall different. It's what's inside that counts. It's what you can't see, much like people. We'll take a look inside in just a second after we take a trip to Newport, New Hampshire, and the newly svelte Todd Fratzel.
In the past, there's always been a compromise when choosing a power tool. Between the cordless tool and the corded tool, you had to give and take. You had either really good power with the corded version, but not great mobility, or you had really good mobility and not a lot of power. Well, that's all starting to change, and Milwaukee's really kind of leading the way with this new FUEL lineup that they've got. Their M18, their 18-volt lineup, and this new FUEL brushless SawZall is an excellent example of that. It doesn't compromise. You get the power that you need to get the job done, and you've got the mobility to move around, whether you're working up on a roof, whether you're in a place with no power. It doesn't matter, because this new SawZall gives you everything you used to love about the old corded version in a cordless platform. If you ask me to pick two features that I think really, stand out with the SawZall, I'd be remiss if I just didn't say the power. It's overwhelming. This thing just blows me away at the power that it produces on a cordless platform. And secondly, I think it's the quality of the tool. From the overmold to the heavy-duty metal rafter hook, the entire tool is very well built and definitely a commercial grade tool.
Well, let's take a look at some of the great features of this tool. As my friend Mark Lyman pointed out, someone has a love affair with overmold. That's not a bad thing. There's just enough Milwaukee red on this tool to make it identifiable, and all that rubber overmold makes the tool very grippable. The trigger and lock are comfortable and easy to access, and best of all, the quick lock blade change and adjustable shoe are both keyless. Hallelujah! No tools to adjust the tool. Oh, and they work great. Let's talk performance. The secret to making a cordless recip saw perform as well or better than a corded saw is in the sauce. Well, actually, it's on the inside, the raw guts of the tool. But this isn't just a pretty face. It's got a real brain in there. Milwaukee calls it Red Link Plus. It's basically some high-tech circuitry that lets the power state brushless motor communicate with the battery. What's all that mean in terms of the real world? Well, it means the tool just got smarter than you and me and won't allow either of us to damage it by pushing it over its limit, which every tool has. Think of it like this. It's kind of like you can't push a mule past its limits, but you can make a horse run itself to death. This is a mule. And speaking of mules, let's head up to Concord, Massachusetts and find out what Rob Robillard is tearing up today.
The thing I like about the Milwaukee FUEL is, first of all, it's got incredible power and great runtime. And I like the fact that I do not have to drag a cord up here. It's already uncomfortable and inconvenient to be up on a roof and staging to begin with. Up until probably now, I wasn't a big fan of cordless SawZalls. The Milwaukee FUEL changed my perspective on that. It really does have the power of a corded tool. And with the hook, it's just nice. I can hang it right out of the way. I can do what I need to do and I can reach for it. Real nice tool.
Yeah, I've used a lot of recip saws over the years and probably been equally frustrated by all of them. Sure, corded saws will go all day long, but let's face it, cords are a real pain in the butt. Cordless saws, on the other hand, Most of them, or a lot of them, can't hack the tough stuff, and even those that can only do it for a short time, and then you've got to stop and change the battery. Well, I think Milwaukee has solved that problem. They're leaders in the recip saw genre, probably to the point where you actually call other recip saws SawZall, kind of like Kleenex. But instead of resting on their reputation, the Milwaukee engineers have outdone themselves in terms of performance and usability. They've done what just a few years ago no one thought possible. They've actually created a cordless recip saw that thinks it has a cord. I won't tell if you won't. Thanks for watching. Remember to click the link below for more information and a purchase link, and we'll see you next time with our next review on Toolbox Buzz.